It is a chaotic Tuesday morning. Thought it was Thursday for a second. We're seated. We're doing Barre-ish Bootcamp, which just means you need enough room to step forward, side, and back from wherever you start your standing. Hi, Edie, your standing position. If you have a mat, that is an added bonus, not 100% necessary, but definitely an added bonus. I'll be using my weighted body bar. Weighs about 12 pounds. It's neoprene. Yes, it's officially Halloween. We have pumpkins, even though it seems pretty early. It's October 5th, but hey, Ellen, on a Tuesday. So I'm using my weighted body bar. Mine weighs 12 pounds. If you don't have one of these, you could just use a pair of dumbbells, or you can use nothing at all, or even two things that are the same size that you can hold on to. Mine's a body bar. You can get those online. If you need a discount code, let me know. I have one of those. We will start with a yoga flavored warm up. I forgot where I was. That has a lot of upper body stabilization built right in. You can always put your knees down all the plank positions. It's up to you. I'll give those cues. If you're watching this after the fact and on my YouTube fitness channel and not live, hi Steve. I'm very tongue-tied this morning. It happens every time I get less than 6 hours sleep. The words just don't want to come out. So if you're watching it after the fact and not live on the YouTube fitness channel, you can find a way to that by going to the link in my Instagram bio. I also keep all of these classes on my IGTV, so they're accessible all the time to everybody. If you have an injury that you're working with, make sure that you work cautiously. You can stay in the first or second level of all the exercises that we do. And if you have an injury that you've seen a doctor for, make sure you've been cleared to do that, or to do this, so you don't aggravate it further. I didn't complete the format, so after the warm-up, we'll do a section with the resistance, a section without that has cardio intervals that all flow together, then we'll finish with core and stretch. And the after party today will be upper body with dumbbells and a deep stretch. So that's after the class. I sign off, post the class, I come back for about 20 minutes, and I don't post it, I just record it, or I just do it live. Woo! Thank you to everybody who's been able to throw a donation in my Venmo or my PayPal or my snail mail. I do appreciate it. It's keeping this madness going, and it's also totally fine if you're not in a position to do that. So that information, the donation information is always on my Saturday post if you're looking for that. I think maybe that's it. I feel like I've covered everything. So let's stand up. I'm sure I've forgotten something. You guys let me know. So make sure that your resistance is out of your way. Oh, the part where I say you should have a beverage nearby and a couple of towels. So I'm keeping my water hidden out of the way so the dog can't get to it in a fancy wine glass, still water. Have that wherever you like. Then stand up in the front edge of wherever you're working. Take your feet wide to start today. Hips under your shoulders. Toes slightly turned out to the corners. Sink your hips. So you're gonna stretch on the inside. Palms together, shoulders down. See if you can wiggle your toes. Press your palms together. Then try to lift your heels up and lower down. Do it again. Heels lift up and lower. One more time. Lift your heels and lower down. Push into the floor to come up. Turn your toes towards me. Hands on your legs. Bend your knees. Shoulders stay away from your ears. Tuck your hips and round your back. And extend. Do it again. Tuck your hips. Extend. One more time. Tuck your hips. Extend. This time come all the way up. At the top, both arms come up. Try not to lock your knees. Bend your knees, forward fold. Tailbone lifts up. Slowly unroll, waking up your hamstrings. Shoulders roll down and back. 3, 2, both arms come up. Forward fold, both knees bent. Tailbone lifts up. Unroll. We'll go one more time. Both arms up and fold. Tailbone lifts up. High guy. Unroll. This time, feet underneath your hips. Both arms up. Forward fold. Tailbone lifts. Unroll. On the next forward fold, you'll hold there. Either grab your elbows or let your hands fall to the floor. Wiggle your toes. Try to straighten your left leg and bend your right knee, sitting into your left hip. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. Change sides. Straighten your right leg and bend your left knee, sitting into your right hip. Then bend both knees, let your head hang, your tailbone lifts up. As you unroll, your head is the very last thing to come up. At the top, both arms come up. Bend your knees far enough to get your hands to the floor. Then step your feet back to a downward facing dog. It's the first one. So slowly press your heels into the floor. Palms pressing into the floor. Chest pressing through your shoulders. And from here, lower your hips down to any plank. Wrists under shoulders. Maybe your knees are on the floor, maybe not. Then press down to come up to your down dog. Lower back to plank. 1, 2, down dog. Do it again. Lower your hips. Down dog. Once more. At the top in your down dog. Both heels lift up and lower. Do it again. Breathing while it happens. 4 more to go. So lift and lower. Last 2. Then hold your down dog. Shift your weight over to your right hand and foot. And bring your left leg up until you feel the stretch behind your right leg. Pause here for a moment. Then if you're ready, bend your left knee and open your left hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog, where you can stay, or lower your hips and bring your knee into your right elbow, then over to your left elbow and back up to your 3-legged dog. So stay here or come with me. Lower, down, lower, right, left, again, lower, down, right, left, one more, lower, down, right. Hold your 3-legged dog. Make sure you're breathing in and out, both feet to the floor. Down dog in the middle. Take a moment here. Then shift your weight over to your left hand and foot. And bring your right leg up until you feel the stretch behind your left leg. You can stay right here or bend your right knee and open your right hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog, where you can stay, or lower your hips and bring your right knee into your left elbow, then right, and back to your 3-legged dog. So that's your move. You can stay here or come with me. Lower, down, left, right, again, lower, down, left, right, one more time, lower, left, right. This time, stay in your 3-legged dog. Both feet to the floor. Down dog in the middle. Then lower your hips to any plank. Knees up or down. Right leg comes up next to your right hand. Your back knee can either be on the floor or it can be up to you. As long as you can wiggle your toes. Maybe you touch your right knee. Maybe you reach up to the ceiling. Either way, both hands to the floor. Engage your core, push down and step back to find any plank. Let's walk through it on the left. Step your left foot forward. Remember, your back knee can be down or up. See if you can wiggle your left toes. Maybe you touch your left knee. Maybe you reach up to the ceiling. Either way, both hands to the floor, engage your core, push down, find your plank. Try it slightly faster. Right leg comes up, reach or touch your knee back to plank. Do it again. Step, reach, wrists stay underneath your shoulders. You breathe the whole time. Step, reach, one more each side. Step here, reach. Last time. Step, reach, and hold any plank. Wrists under shoulders. If your knees are still up, put them down now. Release your feet. Take your hips back to your heels. Child's pose here. Pressing your chest. through your shoulders. All right, then round your back up to find your modified plank. Wrists under shoulders, belly button pulls in. You can stay right here or bend your elbows a little bit or more or a lot. Either way, press down to straighten your arms, hips to your heels. Child's pose. Let's make it flow. Round up and either hold or bend. Child's pose. Do it again. Round up. Hold or bend. Make sure you're breathing all the way in and out. Round up. Press. Twice more. You can hold or bend. One more time. Round, hold, or bend. This time, modified plank and hold. Wrists under shoulders. Tuck your toes. Push down to find your down dog. Bring your knees back to the floor. Release your feet, hips to your heels. All right, that's your new pattern. Make sure you breathe while you do it. Here we go. Round up, tuck your toes, down dog. Lower your knees. Child's pose. Do it again. Round up. 1, 2, push down. Lower your knees. Child's pose. Last time through. Round up, push down. Knees to the floor. Child's pose. This time come to modified plank and hold. Wrists under shoulders, tuck your toes. Try to lift your knees. Option to stay here or shift to your left-handed foot. Bring your right leg up and either hold or bring your right knee into your chest and either stay here or extend your right leg under your left. Stay here or open your left arm up. See if your right wrist is under your right shoulder. If it is, go ahead and reach over your top ear. If you did that part, bring your fingertips back up. Then make our way back to the floor. Engage your core, right knee to the chest. Find your plank. Ooh, let's try that on the left, or on the right, sorry. Shift over to your right hand and foot. Maybe pick your left leg up. You can stay here, or bring your left knee into your chest. Stay here, or extend underneath your right leg. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you open your right arm to the ceiling. If you did, maybe it reaches up over your ear. If you took the reach, fingertips go back to the ceiling. Push the floor away from you. Make your way back to both hands on the floor. Engage your core. Left knee into your chest. Then find your plank. Knees down or up here. Then tailbone lifts up to a down dog. Then walk your feet up to a forward fold. Let your head hang. Your tailbone lifts up. Unroll, but let your head hang. When you get to the top, you are super warm and now. Why is it so hard for me to talk today? All right, taking a sip of my water. Grab your resistance. All right, let's do overhand grip. I think I've got a dog hair. Of course I do. Overhand grip, shoulders down and back. I'm gonna try not to mess with it. Wherever it is, it's gonna stay on my face. Feet under your hips, hips under your shoulders. Slowly sink your hips to a squat. Push down, squeeze your glutes. So your tailbone goes back. As you push down, you squeeze the bottom of your glutes, right where it meets your leg. And then single counts here. So sink, push down. So you're not locking your knees. Let's do 4 more, just because. Last 2. At the top, lower your elbows here, press your bar or your dumbbells or whatever you're holding up on a diagonal to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Shoulders down, knees are loose. Wiggle your toes, bring your resistance back to your chest, 1 of each, 1 squat, 1 diagonal press. Yep, that's it. 1 diagonal press. This is your pattern. You can continue to work here in this tempo, or you can make it flow, squat to press, squat, press, squat. Push down to come up. Maybe your left knee comes up at the top and then your right. Push down, sink, press, sink, press. Now just a squat right here. All right, shoulders down and back. One more, left leg, slow motion, diagonally back. Other way, right leg back. 1, 2, single counts here. So sink, push against the floor to come up. Again. Now just this side. That side again. 2 more. And then hold with no weight on your right and make it a squat. Sorry, on your left. No weight on your left. 1, 2, single count, single leg squat. All right, let's put it together. Left leg diagonally back. 1 single leg squat. Diagonally back. This is what I meant it to be. Note to self, go to bed earlier. Again, sink, tap, squat. So you're really exhausting the right side of your glutes. Do it again. Diagonal. 2 more times. Diagonal back. Single leg, last time. Sink. Here we go, back to both feet. Parallel recovery squats. Let's do it again. Starting from the 1 squat and 1 press. Right here, squat once, diagonal press. Do it again. Squat once, diagonal press. So this is your move. You can work here, or you can go slightly faster and make it flow, making sure you keep your press on the diagonal. Maybe your right knee comes up at the top, and then your left. Sink, press, sink. Do it again. Final 4. Push down through the middle of your foot to come up. 1 more. Now just the squat. Shoulders down and back. Keep doing what you're doing. That dog hair is really tickling my face. All right. Right leg, slow motion, diagonally back. Sink down for 2, and other way. Slow motion. Single counts here. Sink, push down, sink, do it again. And then just the right leg, do the right side again. All right, hold at the top, slow motion, single leg squat. So your hips go back, no weight on your right foot this time. Single count, single leg squat. So push down to your left foot to come up. Right leg diagonally back once. Tap, single leg squat. Do it again, back diagonal. This hair has gotta go. Sink, tap, but I'm sweating so the little dog hair is sticking to my face. Oh, the joys of having a dog. Diagonal, tap, squat, push down through your left foot and sink. Tap, squat. Do it again. We have 2 more after this one, right here. So really push through your left foot to find your squat there. Last one. Both feet on the floor, parallel recovery squats. All right, if you're using dumbbells, they'll stay hanging at your sides. If you're using a bar, flip your grip 1 hand at a time to underhand, then roll your bar to your elbows and lace your fingers. Now, if you're using dumbbells, take them from your sides and cross them across your chest. Either way, keep it close to your body. Left leg steps back once, step. Other way, step. So this is your pattern. You have an option here to sink your hips and push down to come up. So this is the position we started class with. Toes slightly turned to the corners. Weight evenly in between your feet. Then you push down to come up. Sink, press, sink. Do it again. Once more. Parallel squats right here. Make sure you have room on your sides. 2 more. Now take your feet wide. Toes to the corner. Sink straight down. Hips sink, then push down. Hold it down this time. Pulse is here. So check your posture. Shoulders down and back. Chest lifted. 3, 2, hold here, heels lift, press through your feet to straighten your legs, lower your heels, see if you can wiggle your toes, sink your hips, so sink, press, up. Oh guys, internet is glitchy. Shoot, sorry about that. Try it later. Sink, press, now slightly faster here. Sink, press, up. Sink, press, up. Do it again. I love that some of you have my cell number and that you can text me right to my wrist during class. One more time. Now just the hip sink 2 times. One more time. Now both heels lift up twice. Do it again. Now one of each. Sink your hips. Heels lift. Do it again, that tempo. Sink, press, slightly faster here. Sink, press, sink, press. Do it again. Now straight through, faster here. Squat, press. Not squat, sink. Sink, press. Hold at the top, hold here. Lower your hips. Then lower your heels. Come back up, shake your legs out. Parallel squats with room behind you. We'll go back and visit the step back. Left leg steps back once. Sink, press. This should feel easier than the first set. Keep your dumbbells or your bar close, touching your body. 2 more. Then parallel squats right here. Make sure you have room on either side. Oh good, your internet's good, Edie? Well, Guy lives sort of a remote area. It's beautiful, but I imagine the internet is not that solid. It's up in Washington. All right, as you squat, left leg steps out wide off of your mat if you're using one. Sink, push down. Right leg comes in, so your feet are under your hips again. All right, sink. As you squat, shift your weight to your right foot. These are the single leg squats we learned earlier. Option here to slide your left leg out and in. Out. Do it again. Out. In. 2 more. Hold your squat. Outside leg goes back and to the side again. Your connection is good too, Steve. Single counts. Well, guys, when you're watching this later, it's just your internet. Hold your leg back, pick your toes up, and pulse. Now as you pulse, push your left hip towards me, chest up, shoulders down and back. Hold and flex your foot, heel towards your hip, and extend. But remember, it should feel grip, or your hamstring should feel engaged about halfway in. If it doesn't, that tells you your knee should go further back behind you. Single count curl. So you'll curl, extend, curl, do it again. Curl, breathing in and out, chest up, belly button pulls in, weight in the middle of your right foot. 1 more, hold your leg extended, extend your toes and pulse. Just 2, 3, hold toes to the floor and side, and pulse right here. Pulse. 2, 3, parallel squats here. Ooh, how's your right booty? As you squat, your right leg steps out wide. We'll go back to the same way we got here. Left leg comes in underneath your hips. All right, let's go the other way. But first, feet wide, sink your hips. Just a little sorbet for your booty. Back to parallel squats. That was it, quick little sorbet. As you squat, right leg steps out wide. Off your mat if you're using one. Toes towards me. Left leg comes into your feet underneath your hips. Shift your weight to your left foot. No weight on your right. When you're ready, slide your right leg out and in. Out and in. 2 more. Hold your squat. Right toes circle to the back and side. Chest up. Circle back for 2 and side. Single count. Back, side, chest up, belly button pulls in, shoulders level. Last 2. Hold your leg back. Pick it off the floor and then pulse. I'm going to turn a little bit so you can see it. So the back leg pulses. Right hip presses towards me. Chest up, shoulders down and back. Flex your right foot behind you. 4, 3, hold. Now halfway hamstring curl comes in and extends, but make sure that you feel resistance about the halfway point. If you don't, knee further back, but keeping your chest up. One more slowly. Half curl in, then single counts here. Make sure you're breathing because that's important. Breathe in and out. 4 to go. 4. I wish we'd held a hamstring thing over there, but we didn't. So now we won't. Hold your extension, extend your toes down, pulse, chest up. 1, tip it over. And 4, 3, 2, touch the floor and side. Pulse here. Pulse. 4 more to go. 4, 3, 2, parallel squat. Oh, booty's even. Let's get back to where we started. Left leg steps out wide. Then right leg comes in underneath your hips. And then feet wide, toes to the corner. Sink your hips, sink, press, sink. Just 2 more. Then parallel. All right, if you're using dumbbells, bring them down right by your sides. If you're using a bar, unlace, unroll. Flip your grip, one hand at a time. Set your bar, your dumbbells out of your way and continue to squat. Now's a great time to either grab a sip of water and or towel off. I'm gonna towel off. Make sure you're slightly forward in the middle of your space. Okay, I'm trying to fold it all neat and tidy. Alrighty. Make sure there's no weight in your toes. You know the first part of this, left leg steps back 1 time. Step back, other way. Maybe you sink your hips. Extend your arms out in front of you so the elbows are extended. Then slice back so your knuckles face the floor and ceiling. So they rotate, bend, extend your arms and bend. Extend. Push against the floor to come up. So try to bend your knees the same amount with your hips in the middle. Parallel squat. Keep that in your head. Sink. Push down. All right. Feet step out wide. Right here. Step wide and in. Step wide and in. Fingertips to the floor and up. To the floor and up. To the floor. Now maybe that step out becomes a hop to a squat. 4 of these, or right here, you decide. 1 more, parallel squats. And, all right, so those 2 pieces we'll put together. First piece is a step back with a slice, extended arms. You're looking for a contraction right here in the front of your shoulder. Step back, left slice. 4 of these. 3, push against the floor. 2. Now step or jump out to squat. So here, or a little hop, you decide. Step or hop, step back on your left. Slice, slice. Do it again. Step or jump to a wide squat. Fingertips to the floor. Push down. Still glitchy, guy. Step back left. Sink, press, sink. Do it again. Step or jump to wide. Keep this in your head. We'll combine our combos today. 1 more. Parallel squats right here. Guy, I hope it stays together. Everybody else's connection is okay. So I'm thinking it's your middle of nowhere, not fancy internet. All right, keep that in your head. Let's go back. We'll do just 1 more set of these and we'll stay in our wide position. Step back left. Slice. Slice. Do it again. Now step or jump out to wide. 4. On the last one, we'll hold wide. Last time, hold here. And then sink. So it's, remember we did this, I think we did it on Sunday, a sumo squat. So as the hips go back a little bit, but not much. Toes face the corners. Reach your left arm up behind you and your right arm. Maybe you reach a little further. Maybe you unfold from the front. Like a clamshell. Your knees should be over your ankles when you sink. And it's not about how far, it's about where you feel it. Parallel squats. Take a break. So that is all on the inside, or most of it. So the trick is keeping your toes facing the corners and the push coming from the middle of your feet. Let's try it. Feet wide, left arm goes up, then right. Push down, breathe, in and out. Do it again. 4, 3, push down. 2, bring your feet together, squat. All right, so keep that much in your head. Take a little step back. You want room in front of you. 1 more. Left leg step forward once, together, then right. As you step forward, your back heel comes off the floor just a little bit. Then you have an option to sink your hips. Make it a forward lunge, which means you push down to come up right there. Push down. Maybe your arms go straight down, straight up. Do it again. Oh, it's the weather up there? Ooh, the weather here was crazy last night. Hail, tons and tons of lightning and thunder. Our umbrella in our backyard went airborne. It was crazy. Parallel squat right here. All right, so those two pieces, the forward lunge and the wide sumo squat with the clamshell reach, go together. Let's try it. Slowly. Feet wide, toes to the corner. Sumo, left leg or left arm up. Other way. Do it again. And then feet parallel, lunge forward and down. Up. Do it again. Parallel squats right here. Let's try that much again. I was a little rickety. Feet wide. Sumo, left arm goes up. 4 of these. 3, 2, step forward, step in and forward, comes down. On the left and right. Ooh, we're doing it again for me. And feet wide, sumo, left arm, up. 3, push down to come up. 2, feet parallel, left leg goes down and up. And then parallel squat. I almost feel like it might feel better to take our arms up as we lunge and down as we come in. Let's try that. Just reverse the arm movement. Feet go out wide. Sumo, left arm up. Sink. Push down. Sink. Do it again. Feet come into parallel and lunge forward, arms up. Yes, that feels better. 2 more. And then step out wide, right arm goes up. Other side. Push down. Feet come into parallel, right leg goes forward, arms up. Down. 2 more. Then parallel squat. So that's our pattern. Where does that happen? Right after the step back slice and the step or jump to wide parallel squat. So on the last parallel squat, make a little adjustment to get into sumos. Sure. All right, push down, never locking your knees. Let's walk through it. Left leg step back slice. 4 of these. 3, 2, step out wide or jump, fingertips go down, push in. 2 more. This time you stay wide, adjust to sumo, left arm, right arm, push against the floor to come up. Feet come in, left arm, leg towards me, arms up. Up, do it again. Then step out wide, right arm goes up, right arm. That tells you that your right leg is the leader. When we get to the lunges, feet parallel, right leg goes forward. 4, 3, 2, parallel squat. Keep that in your head. I'm grabbing my towel. Let's learn another piece. I was sweating when I started today because there was an altercation out on the sidewalk with Gunner, and it was totally him minding his own business. But the neighbors had their dogs off leash and they were right up in our driveway. Different neighbor, not the neighbor that caused the stitches. All right. Left leg steps towards me one time, but keep your back foot on the floor. Heel and everything. So your back leg stays straight, front knee bends, then you push off of your front leg. You know this one, we haven't done it in a while. Arms reach back, together, back, together, back. Do it again. Maybe you circle your arms up and back. Circle or twist together. And then parallel squats right here. Make sure you have room on the sides. Yeah, again, it's totally different dogs. This was our next door neighbors, and they knew that it happened to Gunner on the next street, and they still had their dogs outside. Left leg steps out to the side one time, step. Other way. Inside leg stays straight. Bend your outside leg. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't pretty. Kind of flipped out at the guy. Push off your outside leg. I'm sure there was an F-bomb or two. Reach away from where you step. Reach either together or circle around, out, up, out. Do it again. So 4, 3, 2, parallel squats right here. So we'll put those two directions together. It's the same step, front and then side. Left leg step towards me. Reach either together or circle up. 2 more. Out to the side, right here, out. And I felt bad, just for a second, parallel squats. And then I saw the wife driving down the street, and she was like, thank you, I've been telling him all the time to keep the dogs on a leash, and he doesn't listen. I was like, well, then you're welcome, I guess. Let's do it again. Left leg towards me. 4, 3, 2, out to the side, lateral lunge. 4, push off of your outside leg. 1 more, parallel squat. All right, let's put that on to where we came from. The sumo and the clamshell. Feet wide, sumo, left arm up, push down, palms face each other. On the clamshell, feet come in, left leg towards me, arms go up on the lunge. 2 more. Feet wide, sumo, right arm goes up. Push down to come up. 2 more. And then feet in, right leg goes forward. 4, 3, last 2. All right, parallel squat. So what happens is then we're on the wrong foot. So let's try left leg towards me, left. I'm sorry, this is your right, it's my left, right. Reach back, we'll lead right, circle left. 2 more. Now out to the side on your right, lateral, circle. 1 more, and parallel squat. Yes, you're right, Edie. Sometimes people do have to learn the ugly way. His wife was like, I talked to the wife, she knew that Gunner got jumped, she knew that he had stitches, and she knew what happened. Right leg, step towards me, arms reach back. We're just practicing it on this side. So we can start on your right. Step out to your right, lean. Lateral lunge, reach away. 1 more. Parallel squats. So that'll be how it starts. It comes from the clamshell. Let's go from the top. Step back left and slice. Slice. Again. Slice. Do it again. Step or jump to a wide squat. Fingertips go down. You're welcome to jump. 2 more. Hold out wide. Sumo, left arm goes up. I suppose I could have just changed this start. And we will. Feet in, left leg goes forward, lunge. 2 more. Step out, right arm goes up. sumo. 2 more. Feet in, right leg towards me, right. Push off, left. Here comes the step forward, reach away, right here on your right, reach. 2 more. Now to the side. We'll do 4 of these. Push off of your outside leg, parallel squat. All right, keep that in your head. We'll come back to it. But for now, hop or pedal here. So you can pedal or hop. Pedal, either way, step out. So pedal, step, or hop. Jump. Breathing all the way in and out. 4, 3, last one. Knuckles together, left rotation. Only to the left, 10 toes towards me. Hip bones stay facing me. Focus on your left, you'll come back to the middle, all on your own. Maybe you really press your thumbs into your chest. Shoulders down. Maybe your left knee comes up, left. Up. I can't see what emojis those are, Edie. Oh, there we go. All right, so you work right here, or you can touch your knee on 3. Knuckles come back together, knuckles together. Maybe you reach to your ankle, knuckles together. Thumbs on your chest. Only rotate to your left. 4, 3, 2, hop or pedal here. Hop or pedal, shake your shoulders out. In 4, 3, step out wide, parallel wide squat. We'll start that much again. From the hop or pedal and jump or step out, here we go. Hop or pedal, step or jump. Sink here, even if you're stepping. Pedal, step, or hop, jump. 1 more, knuckles together to the right, right. What is it? My kid is texting me a link to buy tickets to a choir concert. Like I don't already have them. Ready? Knee comes up on 1. 1. Remember your thumbs stay in the middle of your chest. Knuckles together. Maybe you touch your knee on 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe you touch your ankle. Take some flexion, engage your core to get there and back. Up. 2 more. Last one. Hop or pedal here. Pedal or hop. Shake your shoulders out. In 4, 3, 2, parallel squat. Ooh, I'm quite sweaty. So if anybody wants to go, and I don't know why you would, oh, I know why you would, to a Los Alamitos High School choir concert, feet wide, toes to the corners, because they are a fancy show choir. They win the national, I think some of you know this, they're like the national champions a bazillion years in a row. 2 more, and then parallel squat, and it's the high school that Glee was written about. Anyway, first concert week is this week. I have a few tickets left apparently, according to this link. Now think about where we're going from the top. So do the step back slice, the step or jump to squat, the sumo lunge forward, ready, step back left, slice, push down, slice, do it again, slice, step or jump to a wide parallel squat, fingertips down. 2 more, we stay wide, sumo, left arm up, sink, push down, sink, push down, sink. Feet come in parallel, left leg goes forward. 4 of these. 3, 2, and feet wide, right arm up, sumo, clamp. Again. 3, push down to the middle of your feet. Feet come in, right leg goes forward. 4, push down. 3, 2, and step forward on your right. Almost forgot what that was. Twice more. Circle to your right side, to the side, out. Push away. 2 more. Parallel squat right here. All right, I believe we should do that one more time. Push down to come up. I'll try to cue that just a little better. Ready? Left leg, step back, slice. Sink, push down, sink, push down. Do it again. Now step forward, jump out to wide, parallel squat. Push down. 2 more. And hold, left arm. That was not a better cue. 2 more. And then feet parallel, left leg towards me. Forward, push down against the floor. Last one. Feet wide, right arm goes up, sumo, sink. Push, sink. 2 more. Feet in, right leg towards me. Forward. 3. Here comes the part where you start right, step towards me, reach away. 4. 3. 2. Out to the side. Here. 4. Push away. Parallel squat. Whew. See if you can talk. I haven't asked you that yet today. If you were in a gadget, check it now and see where you are. See if you feel like what your gadget says. Feet wide, toes to the corners, sink, push down. I kind of feel like we could do a whole other hour. So Saturday. I think if Saturday happens live this week, it'll have to be early, 7:30. Not my favorite time, but the best option. Because Saturday night, I'm going to my high school reunion, like an hour and a half away from here. So my plan originally was to spend the night there, but now things have changed. So I think I might come home. So you tell me, parallel squat, you tell me, is it better to do Saturday 7:30 or Sunday at our regular time? What? From the top, step back left, slice. Do it again, slice. Do it again. Step forward, jump to wide, parallel, fingertips down. You can step forward, give a little hop. Keep your feet wide. Left arm goes up, clamshell, sumo here. And then sink. And then feet come in, left leg towards me, lunge. Back heel comes off the floor, push down to come up. Feet wide, right arm goes up, sumo. Push down, sink, push down. Feet come in parallel, right leg goes forward, lunge, push down. 2 more. Here it comes, right leg towards me, reach back, sink. So it's a lateral lunge to the front. 2 more. Then out to your right side. This is our last time through this. Last 2. Parallel squat. Are y'all getting enough of the trumpet warm up? Here we go, feet wide, toes to the corners. Cross your forearms, arms out to a V, right here. Cross your arms up over your head. You think Saturday can do it later and they can do it on Sunday? Can you sleep in on Sunday? All right, we got 1 vote for Saturday for sure. Up tempo right here. Cross, V, push down, come up. Maybe your heels lift as you press. If you're working your heel lift, maybe you push down to come up. Push down to come up. Push. 2 more. Last one. Palms together. And I always sleep in on Sunday? All right. I'll sleep in on Sunday, whether I'm here or still at the reunion. What? I'll explain to you why I might not be there. Feet parallel, inhale, arms come up, bend your knees, hands on your legs, tuck your hips. Yes, so originally, extend your back, tuck your hips, and extend. This time, come all the way up. Stand on your feet, walk around a little, grab a sip of whatever you're drinking, towel off. So originally, my sister was coming out and we were gonna go to our class reunion together. And so I figured, wouldn't it be fun? Well, it's far enough away, we'll just get a hotel. And then I'll spend the night, and I was gonna have to take her to the airport Sunday morning, so I wasn't gonna teach. But now she's not coming. So I could just go to the reunion and come home. I don't have to take her to the airport Sunday morning, which is why I can now do Sunday morning. But Saturday I have to get a lot of choir hair and makeup ready, so I gotta go early so I get the girls ready for their call time. All right, I'm taking a different towel. Ooh, spun my speaker around. And all of a sudden it got really loud. Maybe, was I muffled the whole time? All right, let's have a seat. So anyway, so that's my dilemma. That's why I say we can either do early Saturday, which I like the idea, and then Saturday night I can do whatever I decide, because I don't think I can cancel the hotel room. But it does seem suspicious to go to my class reunion alone and then have a hotel room. All right, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Let's do, okay, so, all right, we have one for Saturday, one for Sunday. You know, 10 o'clock's not that early, but, all right, arms out in front, shoulders down, half curl down, and up. Do it again. All right, we'll decide. So we have one vote for each day. We'll see where it lands. Could be crazy and do both, but then I don't want to let you guys down if I can't do it. All right, palms together as you curl and up. Do it again. Half curl. As you curl, your fingertips go up to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Half curl, fingertips up. Let's do it again. So let's half curl, up and up. Do it again this time. Hold right here. Hold, extend your front leg. Up, set it down. Back leg, set it down. Press your shoulders down. Away from your ears. Take your arms out to the side. Ease good either way. Arms out to the side. 4 more to go. Bring your arms back together to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. 1 more. Hold in the center. Rotate towards me. Feel the resistance and center. Away from me. Feel the rotation. Center. Single counts. Now try not to bend your elbows and try not to let your shoulders climb up into your ears. Now you have an option to extend your leg as you go across. Rotate. Maybe you lift. Are your shoulders down? They should be. Let's do 4 more. So it's 4 to the center. Control every movement. 1 more time. And then forward fold. You can keep your knees bent or straighten them out. Either way, you release your low back as you fold forward. Actively separate your shoulder blades. Chin to your chest. Inhale. On your exhale, flex both feet. Eyes at first. Shoulders and your body at the top. I'm gonna scooch forward. You'll tuck your hips. Fingertips help you roll down. When you're all the way down, bring your knees into your chest and then rock your knees side to side. Maybe we should just have the pajama producer play some music for us. I'm sure he would love that. You have an option to extend your top leg as you rotate across and then back to the center. All right, fingertips behind your ears. Untuck your hips, 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. Extend your back leg out to the wall in front of you. Squeeze underneath your back armpit. Lift your back shoulder blade off the floor. So let your back elbow fall away from your face and slowly change sides. 3, 2, again, slowly in 4. 3, 2, again, slowly change. 3, now 2 counts to get there so you'll change. Lift. So you want to feel your shoulder blades peel off the floor and your incoming leg stops at 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. 1 more time in 2, then single counts here. So try not to swing, lift and lower. Peel your shoulder blade up. Now double pulse at the top. Change, up, pulse. Make sure your elbows are not wrapping around your face. Try to keep them in your peripheral vision, not in the front. And then 8 singles to finish. Elbows back, but shoulder blades peeling off the floor. In 4, 3, 2, release knees to the chest. Ooh, that was a long set. Knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Squeeze underneath your armpits. Roll your shoulder blades off the floor. You're in a little ball. Extend your arms and legs out on a diagonal. Resist with your core and then wrap back up. Let's take it 2 counts to get there. 1, 2, and wrap to a little ball. Extend, resist, release to a ball. Extend, resist, release to a ball. Extend, 2, and in. Let's do it again. Extend for 2, and in. Once more. And release. Feet on the floor, really close to your hips. Either grab your towel or your mat, then tuck your hips, push your feet down to find a bridge pose. The diagonal line from your shoulders to your hips to your knees. See if you can wiggle your toes here. Maybe you even lace your fingers behind you and scoot your shoulder blades closer together. See if you can wiggle your toes. If your fingers are laced together, unlace them now, and then lower your hips. Bring your knees into your chest. Cross one leg over the other. Grab your knees or a little further down, and pull your knees towards your hip, or your knees towards your chest. What? Whew. All right. You should feel this behind your top leg. Way down into your glutes. Release. Change sides. Other leg on top. Grab your knees or a little further down and pull your knees to your chest. Shoulders release. Breathing through. And then release. Both feet on the floor. Front knee comes into the chest. Extend your leg up only until you feel the stretch behind it. Back leg can stay where it is or it can walk out. Either way, flex your right foot or your front foot, bend the knee, extend again. So I don't know which way you're facing, so this might be your left leg. Up to you. Flex. Bend this time, hold your extension. Does not have to be straight. You only want to feel it behind. Front arm anywhere on the inside of your front leg. Push your front leg just a little bit out to the side, just enough to feel the stretch on the inside of the leg that we were working so much today. Press your back hip into the floor, shoulders down away from your ears, flex both feet. Then bend your front knee to the chest, front arm out to the side, back arm across your bent knee. Take your knee away from your screen. As you breathe, reach out with your front fingertips. Oh, my back needs to release and it just won't. Oh, sometimes I wish I was physically 20 again and come back to the center. Just physically. Notice how I said that? Front foot on the floor. Extend your back leg up until you feel the stretch behind. Then maybe your front leg walks out, maybe not. Flex your back foot. Bend the knee to the chest. Send the heel up. Do it again. Flex and bend. Hey, how about that? William Shatner, 90 years old, going to space. Hold your leg up. Only far enough to feel the stretch behind your back leg. Take your back arm anywhere on the inside of your back leg. Push your leg out to the side, but only enough to feel the stretch on the inside of the leg. Flex both feet, shoulders press into the floor. Breathe through this. Then bend your back knee to the center. Back arm reaches out to the side. Front arm across your bent knee. Come over towards your screen. But reach out with your back fingertips. Breathe through this. It's really easy to hold your breath, but nothing good comes from that. And come back to the center. Both feet on the floor. Flip over onto your stomach. Arms and legs extending all the way out. Take your front arm, reach around, grab where your shoelaces would be. Pull your heel to your hip. Maybe you bend your back elbow and make a fist to rest your head. Get your knee so it's going straight out from your hip. Heel towards your hip. Press your hip to the floor. You're really opening up your quadriceps here, the muscle we use the most throughout our day. And carefully release. Change sides, you're welcome. Edie, back arm reaches around. Grab where your shoelaces would be. Maybe bend your front elbow and make a fist to rest your head. Back knee straight out from your hip. Heel to the hip, hip to the floor. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. You will keep your hand on this foot and try to bring your front arm back around. Try to grab both feet where your shoelaces would be. If you're not quite here, you'll work on it by either grabbing your heels or your pants. Once you're here, you don't get a prize, but you can try to push your feet into your hands and lift your knees. Then maybe lift your chest up, opening the shoulders. Carefully release, hands to the side of the chest. Press your chest up, hips to your heels. Child's pose, pressing your chest through your shoulders. While you're here in child's pose, rotate your thumbs up to the ceiling so your hands are on their sides. Then release your palms back to the floor. And then round up to a tabletop. Hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes. And tuck your hips, rounding your back. Push down with your hands and feet to lift your tailbone up. Then walk your feet up towards your hands. In a forward fold, let your head hang. Your tailbone lifts up. Slowly unroll, letting your head be the very last thing to come up. When you're all the way up, you are done. 5 minutes from now, after party's happening with upper body, dumbbells, towel, and a deep stretch. So I'll be here Thursday at 10, and then I will let you know if any other votes come in. You're welcome, Ellen. If any other votes come in for either Saturday at 7:30 early or Sunday at the regular time. Let me know. I'll either see you in 5 minutes or I'll see you this week. Bye.